Y'all, what's up? Man, I gotta go to work in about an hour. Okay, but where did my cat? There it go. I'm behind on everything, bro. Y'all should be seeing my Christmas tree by now. I'm gonna have two. Okay, I'm gonna have two trees. Cause one of them is like a little small, cute little tree, and I ain't talking about that one over there. I'm talking about this other Christmas tree. And I started doing my wait, I gotta get over here so y'all can see it. If y'all see it in the corner, come on, come over here. Come this way. This way, man. Hold on, y'all. Can you please stop and come this way? I was just showing them. Look. Look over there. Man, y'all will see it. I'm gonna have to wait for it to pop on. There it go right there. You see it? I gotta do the rest of them. I gotta wrap the rest of them in those ribbons like that. That's what I'm gonna do with that ribbon because I got red ribbon, and I think I'm gonna use the thicker white ribbon that I got on something else. I don't know, but I really wanna, I really want to do this big, not because like I got it like that, but because people bless me. You know what I mean? And somebody gave me Christmas stuff because they bought all new Christmas stuff this year. And they gave me all their Christmas stuff. So I want to use it because that's something that like I used to spend the same amount of money on buying a tree, on Christmas stuff. I used to spend the same amount of money that I would spend on the gifts because that shit is expensive. So now I'm able to do that and I don't have to like go shopping for it. So I want to use it. But I gotta put my green screen up. I gotta do a lot, y'all. I gotta do a lot, and most of all, I gotta work. God, y'all. So I'm ending up still having to pay a late fee, and I didn't have to, right? But I don't know. I have not paid my rent online yet. I have always only paid my rent money orders in hand, right? But I worked until 12:30 a.m. last night. So I didn't get a chance to come and do that. So I gotta pay a late fee for no reason. I'm so mad at myself about that. But my baby daddy gonna give me the my baby daddy gave me the money to pay the late fee too. And he put like $150 on it on my rent this month. So I appreciate that because it's like in the beginning of the month is when because you get because I my pay is like bi-weekly, right? So it's a certain point in the middle of the month. If I'm not working, then my money ain't gonna be right at the end of the month. You know what I mean? And going into the beginning of the month. So that is so irritating and frustrating. But it is what it is. I was worried about that happening, and that's why I was going live more because I was like, I gotta go live. I was trying to not go live, hoping that I got called in, and then after like the fifth time when I didn't get called in, I was like, I might as well go back live. And guess what, y'all? I got good news. Who gonna be a channel member when we roll the memberships back out? Mm-hmm. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Y'all, I want to actually really do some content in this one, so I'm gonna cut my mouth off right now. That's how bad it is. Like I'm so behind on so much, but I really want to keep going through what we have went through. So I watched the end of the last live, and the last part of the live, I said, so Chastity must have known something because hold on, let me share it. Hold on. All right. Remember when we were doing this? Hey, y'all, by the way, Vera, Monique, Britt. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. But y'all, remember when I said Chastity had to know something because Ronnie, I mean, not Ronnie, but when Quell was talking to Ronnie, Quell said Chastity must have been running her mouth or something. Let's go back and look at this real quick. I got to be out of here. I need to be leaving here in about an hour and 15 minutes, okay? From right now. Wait, an hour. About an hour and 15 minutes from right now, I need to be getting off live, okay? Um, so let's do as much as we can. I'm gonna be in and out the chat. Moderators, I need you for this one because I'm gonna be in and out the chat. You don't have to get in the chat. Do your thing. I don't even need to say that because I don't never have to say that. And y'all be on y'all. That's why I say the moderators that I got now, I'm staying right with them. I'm sticking with them. Period. And if you become a moderator on this channel as we grow, because we are gonna need more moderators as we grow, just know that you entering a sacred group of people. Okay? When I say a sacred group, it ain't nothing but five. Okay? And four of them are on active duty. One of them is in the reserves. Okay, they just come in when they just come in. You feel me? So if we make you a moderator, don't disappoint us. Okay, don't disappoint us because that means that I ain't gonna be no changing on you. Ain't gonna be no just dropping moderators and none. No, if you a moderator over here, you gonna stay a moderator until you don't want to be a moderator no more. Until you don't want to do it no more. If you know what that means. But shout out to my moderators, man. I love y'all, man. I really do. I love y'all. And we don't even have to we be on the same type of I love y'all. Just know that. Just know I love y'all. All right, let's go back over here, y'all. Let me get focused. I have to work from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. and I got off of work at 12:30 midnight last night. And so I I slept a lot, you know. Um and my son woke me up. Y'all, wait till y'all see RJ, y'all. Wait until y'all see RJ, y'all. Oh my God, y'all. I just cried, y'all. We was on the phone and I told him to send me some pictures, but cause he ain't put them on Instagram yet. He ain't putting no pictures on Instagram or nothing. And I know why. So that's why I'm not gonna show y'all no picture. Because I know he don't want nobody to see him yet. That's like in the public. I ain't saying nobody else because y'all already know. Other people probably seen him, that's family or something. But the public, so I'm not gonna show y'all no picture unless he tell me it's okay. But girl, when I seen my baby, y'all, I promise y'all that boy finna have hair growing in his face. He got like the dark line, the dark line right there. When I tell y'all, it was so cute because he had did a video like a 2 second or 3 second video, and his little sister had ran in the room with her little dress on. He was talking about she just bad. She she cute, but she bad. She just bad. I was like, oh my God, he sounded like his daddy more. But he sounded like his daddy even before he moved up there with his daddy. Like I used to tell him that all the time. Like sis now saying mom had a dream. Oh, my son just turned 16. So yeah. Y'all, I'm really you know, I had to literally stop like making it a thing. Like calling, texting like crazy, being coming on here crying with y'all. That's how you know. That's how you know. Cause when they don't see you calling and going crazy about them, they gonna come to you and be like, you all right? I love you. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I know you love me, nigga. I know you do. I know you do. Yeah, I know you do. I know you do. You knew that I was crazy about you too, and you. So sometimes y'all, you just gotta chill. You just gotta chill, y'all. That's my firstborn, so I don't got all the answers for that one. I never did, you know, and I don't got all the answers for Cash either. But what I'm saying is, it's like that's my firstborn, so I never did none of it before. With Cash, I can say that I remember this stage with RJ. I remember this stage with RJ, but RJ, I can never say I seen it before or I did it before at all. I love my son so much, y'all. All right, I'm gonna this video part is over a little bit. So I'm gonna run it back to right here and I'm gonna read it out, and then we're gonna go to China page because can somebody tell me the video to go to on China page? Thank you. Y'all tell me where to go. Thank you, Brick. Wait. Oh, thank you, instinctive nature. Thank you. Yeah, I'm alright. Yeah, I just love my kids. I love both of my kids so much, and I didn't expect to do that, but it is what it is. It's all right. Sometimes you say something and it just hits you in a way like you don't even be expecting that. So just never mind that. Um, where do I go on chastity page? Because we don't got long, y'all. We don't got long, so I don't want to do that. I did not know I was gonna be doing. I did not know that I was gonna do that. I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. I did not expect to do that. But I'm on chastity page, y'all. What video is the one where she said that Mama had a dream, or do I need to go to Ruby because we know Chastity like the members only a nigga. She love doing that. Ever since I don't know why she learned what members only is. But she like the members only a nigga when she don't want you to review her content. And it's like, girl, why did you put it out then? I don't put members only on all of my content. I just do it every now and then on some of them because I knew that I was gonna get back to where I needed to have members. So now it's certain content that members only got that nobody else ain't gonna be able to replay. So yeah, and we're gonna be back doing members only lives. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. That's a y'all. We silently celebrate on that, okay? We silently. If you know, you know, okay? But I'm doing good. I'm doing good. If you just missed it and you wondering why you came in here and I was tearing up, I was just talking about RJ because I seen pictures of RJ and he looks so different in a good way, y'all. In a good way. His hair is the way that he always wanted it to look. I know it looked good as hell. And I seen a video with him and his little sister had ran in the room and she was cute. He got two. I never met the second one. I only met the first one when she was a baby. But yeah, 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 yeah. Cause you just hope that you're doing the right thing. That's all you can do. Don't get me talking about this, y'all, cause I ain't even know I was gonna get like that. I don't want to talk about this no more right now. Let's get on here real quick, and I'll talk to y'all in the car on my ride to work. But let's talk about this. Hold on. Wait, Blueface mother. Hold on.
So, girl, I went back. I'm going back, okay? And we
Going,
will talk
yeah.
about the rest of that later on. I'm like, man, this shit is deep, yo.
Especially in
Like,
a
Girl, thank
dream.
you. I'm not
yeah,
there.
mommy says,
Thank
yeah,
you.
because me,
I still got to do
mommy, and
credits.
Sierra,
Be having
we,
dreams.
yep, yep. And
Mm-hmm.
I still got to do credits too, girl. I just haven't had time. I could have been put them up. I just haven't had time, so I'm gonna do it. Thank you. I appreciate that.
every time it happened, every time it happened.
That's crazy you say that. I be having dreams too, so I already know that dream, not
So look,
lying.
when prime example, I don't even be speaking to Sierra like that, right?
Uh-huh.
But let her have a dream. Well, I have a dream, yo. We straight calling everybody
Oh, my mama.
of facts. Like I'm like, damn. No matter what we go through, somebody have a dream because we don't know which one of us is going to be. So we gotta tell
We
everybody.
gotta, yeah.
So and then that be the end of it. But yeah, yeah, that shit
That shit.
crazy.
Hey, when
But
it is,
mommy definitely had a dream about Ronnie last night, and she said, he told me to tell Sean that the oldest and she need to let her oldest and her mother help her.
Now, my question is this: how do y'all think Ronnie's family feel about hearing that? And this ain't even a video, but I just clocked back in because I'm thinking about my son, and I'm crying about my son, and we talking about somebody who got a mama who loves them just like I love my kids. So how you think? Do you know how I feel? You need to put them videos on members only. You need to, cause you so insensitive to be somebody who been through so much. And this is the thing, y'all. When you go through stuff in your life, you got an option to do it to somebody else or to be different and not do it to nobody else. You know how I felt when they played with your kids, because you can't tell me you didn't love your kids. How do I know you loved your kids? Because you tried to replace them with strangers. That's how I know. Because you've been sitting online with somebody calling her your daughter. That's how I met you, China. When you was calling somebody your daughter. Y'all see how I have this weird place with China where it's like sometimes I feel bad for her and then sometimes I just be like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? And that's why I don't even be over there. Because it's a big ass contradiction because I see somebody who is in pain, somebody who is hurting, inflicting pain and hurt on other people. And if they would just literally be themselves and accept where they are, they got a whole group of people that they could talk to in a positive way. But this girl, how do y'all think Ronnie mama feel when the people who could have said something, the people who are only saying shit when they get mad at Krishan, let's clock it. It's no good for me when you come to me because you mad at somebody else and tell me they've been talking shit about me. There's no good for me with that. They felt comfortable enough to say the shit around you. Do you think that I think that people that do that are doing it because they know the person who they telling gonna be mad and call them what they are? Or do you think that I know that in order for them to have said that about you to me, they had to feel comfortable? Unless it was their first time doing it. Because I had a situation where I had a friend and I had another person that I thought was my friend say something bad about somebody who was my friend, but they were just getting to know me. So they didn't even know. They just was telling me how they really felt about something. And I didn't go back and run back and go run it back because I didn't want confusion. I wanted everybody to be good, so I didn't go run it back. I was just hoping that that person, if they just give them, if they just, keep getting to know them, they'll realize how amazing that person is. So I didn't go run it back because my selfish reasons, I wanted them to be cool. That's selfish. That was selfish of me to try to force something that don't fit. I should have never even been letting anybody in my life. To be honest, I should have just kept it where my spirit had led me to from the beginning. But when we talking about Krishan, China, Ronnie, how do you think his mother feels about that? Do you think she's gonna say, "Oh, thank you for telling me," even though I know you telling me because you're mad at your sister didn't do something, didn't answer the phone, or she did to you the same thing she did to my son, which was sacrifice him. And I'm not talking about no Illuminati sacrifice. I'm talking about sacrifice him for her own selfish reasons. Sacrifice him so that she can make something, force a square into a circle into a square. It just really hit me because how do you think his mother must feel about that? Do you think that she's happy? Do you know how insulting it is that you telling us that the mother of the person who got him unalive had a dream? Y'all can play that game with God. Y'all can play that game with I had a dream and God snatched $80 from my hands and he it disappeared and oh y'all can do that, but the normal society, real Christians, people who really have a relationship with God and know all about his miracles and everything else are not gonna go for that. That's all I can tell y'all world is very small. Because if y'all world was bigger, then y'all would know how stupid y'all look. But y'all keep doing it. After me, Voodoo Dollhouse TV read y'all down to the floor about all that. Some people stop, but then some people are still doing it. And that's because your world is so small that you don't even realize that there's people out there that is way smarter than all that BS. Just because you wasn't smarter than that, just because you didn't learn about that, don't mean we don't know about that. Don't mean we don't. You don't realize that it's a person like you in every city of every state in America. It is somebody just like you. So we know when we see it what it is, and you don't realize what category you fit in. Mm, mm. Where's the video at that hey baby, hey brown eyes, hey Vera. Oh, I spoke to Vera in Instinct already. How you doing, brown eyes? You're not gonna get away with. Well, we're can I play that real quick before I go to work? I want to play something, and I want us to clock or pop something before I go to work today. That's why I kind of like shut down that place. I shut it down because I don't want to be on here upset. I'll talk to y'all about that in the car because I had no idea that I was gonna get emotional about that. But that's that. Y'all. Nobody could ever tell me that God don't know that I did what I thought was best at the time. And you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna make mistakes, and you're gonna have to live with your mistakes. You crying and everything. When you make a decision, you gotta deal with your decision. No matter how much good intentions you had, no matter how different you feel like you are, if this is the result of you lacking God, like lacking faith in God, did you hear what I'm saying? If this is a result and you putting more faith in a human being than God and trusting that God will give you all the tools that you need, if you somebody who didn't realize that until you had your second child, then you gotta live with those lessons. And I really thought that I could trust my family. I was still a kid, so I didn't know all the things that I knew now. I didn't realize how much they was really trained and raised to be against me by two people. And I didn't realize how disconnected emotionally from me that they were because I loved them. So I thought that it was limits and boundaries and lines that wouldn't get crossed. But when somebody don't love you, you can't expect for them to do things that people would do that love you. It's certain things that I know Holy Ghost girl will never do to me. And I know that. So I know how that feels. And there's no doubt. It's no red flags. It's no none of that. It's no things that you gotta think about and say, am I tripping or was she trying to be funny? It ain't no none of that. It ain't no none of that. So I know I wasn't tripping in them times that people told me I was tripping. Let's get to the China video, y'all. Yep, that's a big thing. That's a big thing. Is forgiving myself. And to be honest with you, I don't even think. Remember how I always have said from years ago that the only thing you have to do to be a good mom is to want to be a good mom. I said that 2 years ago, and I've been saying it for over 2 years. And that's true. So I really don't even think that God is mad with me about anything or had to forgive me about anything. I think that this is because if you really think about this, right? When I did everything in my power to make possible what I felt like I messed up on, God said no, he going over here with his daddy. So I think that the decisions that I made are decisions that I gotta forgive myself for. But I think that it's just the normal course for what God have set for him. You know that he might have needed to get certain strengths in certain areas that would have been weaker if I would have been coddling him and holding on to him. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like I would have just been holding back his growth if I would have forced the situation. I don't know if y'all understand what yeah. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? So yeah, we'll talk more about that another time. But I hear y'all. I see y'all. I love y'all. I do. And we real over here. It ain't gonna be no facade over here. I don't care. I don't care. This is a place where we gonna be real at over here. We're not just gonna clock other people's shit and then we don't talk about us. See, I don't like that type of shit. We're not doing that because I know out of all the people that's gonna throw shade, make jokes, be funny, I know there's some people in there that's gonna see what it is, and those are the people who attention I want, not the other people. So that's why I say to myself, I keep looking straight because I know that in my heart, I feel good with what I'm doing, and until that stops, I'm gonna keep doing it. Feel me? Now, y'all, we gotta get to this video now. I'm finna go to Ruby because I know Ruby probably got it. Hold up. I need my glasses and everything. We we about to watch the last two videos that Ruby Kai made. That's what we gonna do. We gonna watch both of them, and we gonna bust them down probably in the morning when I get off or sometime.
Face might be under some type of spell, a love spell.
Belong to me and only
Okay, no, I've
me,
seen that one.
baby.
Never mind, I've seen that one.
Girl, take me off the speaker. We don't need too many folks hearing this. Child, this is messy. So remember, Mommy said she had a dream about Ronnie, and he had a message for Krishan? Well, baby, Mommy done told us what her dream was. And girl, it's messy as fuck. So why Mommy say Ronnie told her in a dream that Whack and Blue was behind his unalivement? Girl, yes. You gotta hear Mommy say it. But first, let me show you something real quick. So Krishan was at the beach. She was out there about to learn how to surf. And the baby bottle fell in the sand. Girl, look at this nasty shit somebody tried to pull. Pick the baby bottle up out the sand, and then check this out.
Oh. My. That one.
Oh, Lord.
So let's talk about safety.
Okay, let's go.
So we don't want to get hit with the board, and we don't want to hit the bottom, and you don't want to hit another surfer.
Okay.
You do none of those things, you're good to go.
All right.
So this is our temporary babysitter. Hey, girl, hey, say cheese.
Right.
So in terms of not getting hit by the board, you want to always try to keep it pointed straight at the waves.
Say hi, Dave.
This spot at Malibu,
Child, she ain't even listening.
Exactly.
And he done dropped her low.
it's really deep water over here, and then it gets shallow over there. So we just don't want to go over here where it's going to get shallow.
So this is my instructor for right now, and this is my instructor during the summer, whenever he's. So I got two instructors. I'm blessed.
Yeah, let's go.
And this is his suit.
Oh my God.
Child, she put on anybody clothes.
Yeah.
Or one of his suits.
Fit it
And I
up.
can fit it. I'm gonna go get a pink one, okay?
You
get a pink one. Huh?
Yeah. We got it.
Okay, cool.
We're on it. So today's vibe, there's like no waves. It's super chill. You're just gonna lay on the board.
What's your Instagram?
You know what? We're going to just fast forward some of this because we ain't got time.
And I'll grab you this leash so you don't, if you fall, the board will
Put
still
me
be
on the
okay.
leash. I don't know how to act. Drift away.
You want the pink leash?
Spot in the summer, there's usually like 100 to 200.
Here we go. Watch that bottle.
Hi, bud.
We got one.
What's wrong? You having a fit? You hot? What's going on? You want your bottle?
Oh, yeah, maybe he's hot.
Oh, I have an umbrella in my car.
All right, let's do that. Good
Yeah,
idea.
Grab that.
Yay! He said yay.
No, he
Yay.
No, he didn't say
Yay.
Go on, man. Get
Hi,
up.
that. You don't even know what that man said.
Hi, bud. He's darling.
He probably need something to lean up against.
Oh, yeah. Good idea. Perfect.
Now watch this. Watch this. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it.
Let's get the bottle.
Oh, yeah, that's why you had a cat.
What is she doing? What is she doing? Is she wiping the sand off the bottle
It's okay,
with her
man.
hand?
Oh my
I think he's thirsty.
Huh? No, he's okay.
Okay.
You think
my
he thirsty?
God.
Ma'am, did you just pick his bottle up
Oh
out the
my
sand and wipe
God.
it off with your hand and then offer the bottle to him?
Oh my God.
But I give it to Krishan because listen to what she said.
You got. Can you rinse this off?
Yeah. Oh, Lord. That's water. Ay.
She said with water.
Yeah. Good idea. Okay, got it.
Krishan said, "Can you rinse this off?" And the lady's like, "Oh, yeah, good idea. With water." Then you could hear the water bottle open. You could like literally hear the water.
God.
Krishan, you better stop having your kid around any and everybody. Child. I don't even care if you nearby. That's too close for comfort. She trying to get a baby old sandy nipple. Now, if you think that was something, wait till you hear what Ronnie told Mommy in her dream.
Oh, man. All right. I'm going to start out with God bless y'all. Because this is really getting, like, scary. This is the thing with my mother, y'all. My mother sees stuff before it happened. My mother talked to people that's not here no more. Like, they come to her in dreams. She's like, it's crazy. It's not crazy. It's a blessing. That's how I'm looking at it. My mother made sure she told me to say, make sure you say, bless y'all, let God be magnified. My mother said Ronnie paid her a visit after midnight last night. All right. Y'all keep pointing at fingers at Krishan. Everybody kept pointing fingers at Krishan for her ex being unalived. And the whole time it wasn't her. The hit was for both of them, allegedly. Like I said, the hit was for both of them. The first time, they both got away. But the second time, Ronny didn't get away, but she got away.
Mind you, Ronny told mommy this in her dream.
Now, so whoever, everybody out here listening, right? The person that did this, the hitman was standing over her.
Who was the hitman? He should have told her that.
The whole time, and he didn't even know it. Oh, man. The guy kept yelling, where did she go at? Where did she go at? And the whole time, wherever she was at, she was saying, Jesus, 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 the whole time. Now, how would I know this? I'm telling y'all, when I say my mother is powerful, my mother is a powerful lady. That's why I don't know why people be playing with this lady. Like, I got goosebumps right now, y'all, speaking about this. So I'm like, Ma, you want me to go in there and tell them all? It's really none of nobody's business. She said, nah, Nika, put it out there. She said, where did she go at? And the whole time, wherever she was at, she was saying, Jesus, 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 the whole time.
Mind you, Ronny told mommy this in her dream.
Now, so whoever, everybody out here listening, right? The person that did this, the hitman was standing over her.
Who was the hitman? He should have told her that.
The whole time, and he didn't even know it. Oh, man. The guy kept yelling, where did she go at? Where did she go at? And the whole time, wherever she was at, she was saying, Jesus, 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 the whole time. Now, how would I know this? I'm telling y'all, when I say my mother is powerful, my mother is a powerful lady. That's why I don't know why people be playing with this lady. Like, I got goosebumps right now, y'all, speaking about this. So I'm like, Ma, you want me to go in there and tell them all? It's really none of nobody's business. She said, nah, Nika, put it out there. She said Krishan would save a fly if she could. I'm like, oh, yeah, I do know that. She got a heart like me. Real talk. Let me go back to when she dropped Lonely. Do y'all remember when the song Lonely drops?
We remember.
This is what Blueface said to my mother on the phone.
What'd he say?
This came out of Blue Mouth.
What'd he say?
I don't know how she got away with unaliving somebody the first time. My mother said, Blue, Ronny did that in self-defense. It was cameras everywhere. Cameras was everywhere. That's how he beat that, sweetie. It was self-defense. All right?
So Blueface felt like Krishan unalived that man.
That's not what she's saying. That's not what I'm getting from this.
The one that put the thing out there on this man, y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is it's getting scary. Like, it scared me. I'm sitting here with tears in my eyes. Like I said, the hit was put out on this child, and come to find out, oh my goodness, y'all. I didn't think Blue had nothing to do with it. I really didn't. But Ronny told my mother in a dream that he did, and Wack gave the person the money.
Damn.
So this boy is coming to mommy, speaking to my mother. Like, I'm telling y'all, this is serious. Like, this is not nothing to be playing with. Like, none of that. I need y'all to continue to pray for my little sister.
Hold on. Let me finish. Let me get this done first.
I need y'all to pray for Krishan and pray hard. Do y'all hear what I'm telling you? The enemy is mad right now. He is mad. And then the hitman trying to figure out how my sister got away.
Who is the hitman?
But see, y'all didn't know that. Y'all didn't know that. Everybody was sitting there trying to point fingers at her the whole time. And the whole time, the hit was on both of them, allegedly.
Now, that's according to Ronny in mommy's dream.
So, oh my goodness, y'all. I'm like my mother said, because Wack was the first to know that he was unalived. Yes, he was. And I didn't even, now hold on, wait a minute. Before all of this went, I didn't even know that up until a little while ago.
He was the first one to know.
Real talk.
He had pictures and everything.
Real talk. But Wack 100 gave this person the money, but Blue put it out there on him. It was for him and Krishan.
According to Ronny in Mommy's dream.
So Mommy was like, Nika, think about it. Blue said to me, I never had nobody to make no money that fast as your daughter did. Krishan alive. Yes, he was. And I didn't even, now hold on, wait a minute. Before all of this went, I'm like my mother said, because Wack was the first to know that he was unalived. Yes, he was. And I didn't even, now hold on, wait a minute.
Now see, this is where I get that where this is stuff at. Hey, baby. Hey, what's up? Hold up. I'm gonna let it finish first. What you mean by that when you say she telling it, dummy? What you mean by that? Tell me, elaborate on that. Tell me what you're talking about. Say something in more detail, Brown Eyes. Say something in more detail. Let me see what you're talking about.
Before all of this went, I didn't even know that up until a little while ago.
He was the first one to know.
Real talk.
He had pictures and everything.
Real talk. But Wack 100 gave this person the money, but Blue put it out there on him. It was for him and Krishan.
According to Ronny in Mommy's dream.
So Mommy was like, Nika, think about it. Blue said to me, I never had nobody to make no money that fast as your daughter did. Krishan made $69,000 in under 15 minutes. Why would he want that to go anywhere, y'all? Why would he want that to go anywhere? Let's be honest. Why would he want that money to go anywhere? So he put the hit on allegedly both of them.
According to Mommy's dream.
But guess what? You reap what you sow. I said, Ma, you know what we need to? We need to just pray. That's it. Because God say, vengeance mine. It's in the Bible. Vengeance mine, says the Lord. Fact.
First of all, she making me sick on my stomach, and I mean that. Secondly, yes, Nessa, if you listening to Mama telling it on. Dead serious. Yes. That is what I'm doing. I think she's scared to say the truth. And just like Ronnie came out here and said, tell him what I did. What did I do? When he was talking about what Krishan did. And we know when she said Jesus, she was talking about when Krishan did that 20v1 thing. And Krishan said, Jesus. And remember, that was the one that I told y'all that she wanted that boy. She was calling death into the room and she wanted them to that boy. Can I get more points? What you talking about? Thank you. But if you heard what she said, why would he want that to go anywhere? So she's not saying, what she's saying is directly contradicting the other thing. That's why I think that she is so frustrated that she want to tell the truth, but she's trying to figure out a way to do it because she still got that fear of them in her. But when she realized that It's nothing she can do good to make them change. So you might as well tell the truth, because it ain't no lie you can tell that will make them treat you any better. So you might as well tell the truth and feel good in your heart, because nobody else is going to give you that feeling. So you tripping still, because you still, are you more afraid of Krishan than God, Nika? And that's the question I want to ask you. If this is all real, what you be saying about God, why you act like you more afraid of Krishan than God? Why you act like you more afraid to lose your family, which you already never had, than God? You don't have the same father as the rest of the family, right? They have never been what you think they are, or what you want them to be. Just like racism can be embedded in a group of people because of their parents being racist and making them remember all those studies about that. Do you not think that the hatred that they got from you wasn't embedded in them from the man who molested you and the woman who didn't believe you and punched you in the eye? I probably didn't get punched in the eye because defects was already involved. I don't know when she gonna. Mhm. 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 Let's keep listening.
But Ronnie keep coming to my mother. So he told my mother he gonna tell her when he come back and see her, he's gonna tell her that only something that.
Do you realize that you talking about your mom being a medium? Do you realize that that's what you're saying? You're telling us that that dead people visit your mother. That's what you're saying. So what are y'all into for real? Because down here in Georgia, we got a name for that. So what are you saying? Are you saying your mom is a medium? I mean, what are you saying? She ain't had no damn dream. Y'all know the truth. Y'all know the truth. And do y'all all know that the reason why WAC 100 knew first is because Quill told them? Y'all do know that, right? Put a one in the chat. What do y'all know that WAC 100 knew first because Quill told him? She's very slow. But guess what? She's not gonna be able to use her ignorance as an excuse, if you know what I mean. Because it's not gonna be able to be used as an excuse. Because she's supposed to thirst for more knowledge. She's supposed to be going down the path of wanting to know more and being thirsty for more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding about God that she claimed that she loved, Jesus that she claimed that she loved, but she's doing all of this and saying all of this because she's afraid of Krishan, because she put Krishan over God. And she's scared to just come straight out and say, Krishan was with Ronnie the whole time. And when she got out of the car, Quell walked up. Because maybe, just maybe, she had to take a more hands-on approach the next day. Because the first day that it was supposed to happen, and she sat up there on that live for 8 hours, it didn't happen. So maybe she had the stylist go drive her to 7 to meet somebody. And maybe that's why the stylist, still to this day, we have not seen him. Where is the stylist? What is his Instagram name? Do anybody know the Instagram name of the stylist? Is he at least still posting? Is he still working? Is he still doing his business? Because surely by now, somebody would have gave us an update on where the stylist went. He loved being outside, remember? Mommy, you want to get on jet, mommy? You want to get on jet? Remember him? Want to get on jet, mommy? Mommy, you want to get on jet? I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go outside. Remember him? Outside, outside, outside. That's how he is. Where is he? Where the fuck is the stylist? Why did Quell tell WAC 100 before anybody knew? WAC 100 knew. And then Quell just recently, last week, told WAC, you supposed to be a gang, so you know it's no snitching. He said that because he's praying that WAC don't let people know the account that told him what happened to Ronnie. Krishan probably made Quill think that WAC and Blueface wanted Ronnie unalive. I mean, yeah. Did y'all hear what I just said? Because I didn't until I said it. I didn't even hear that until I said it. Because these thoughts that I'm having, I'm literally still unpacking it. I'm probably gonna go live on my ride to work because it's coming. Some things are coming to me. Maybe Krishan really told Quell that WAC and Blueface wanted Ronnie unalive. Maybe she really did say that because Quell told WAC. So WAC could tell Blue? Did you really think that she was gonna get some money from Blueface? Did Krishan really convince you of that? Here goes some on the front end, but you got to do it. You got to do it. This is what we're gonna give you. We're gonna give you 1,500 on the front end. We're gonna give you 2,000-3,000, and then after you do it, you get the rest. Is that what happened? They're gonna pay for your lawyer? Is that what happened? Hold up, I gotta think about this. Y'all, Krishan could have very well. She could have very well made Quill think that Blueface and WAC wanted him to do that. Because then Quill would be after them about money and not her. I mean, she would be in the middle of it, but he wouldn't be threatening to tell on her. Remember when I told y'all I was so surprised that Quill did it? Because she a female, and I ain't never seen a dude just do that for a female for no reason. But Quell wanted to be up there in Cali with Blue and Wack. If y'all notice, let me show y'all something about Quell. No, she didn't have no damn dreams. That's right. Yep. Now that is what I would give mommy. That is what I would give her. I believe she know Krishan did it because she know her daughter. And she done seen what her daughter does. That's why they can't have, that's why Krishan always, she knows how evil her child is. Because before she was Krishan Malone, Krishan Rock, before she was any of that, she seen her. Krishan probably done did some sick shit before y'all growing up. Are y'all listening? Krishan told Mama Charlotte to keep talking to the ghost and hung up on her mother. When? When? Is that what we finna hear? Let me let this play.
Only him and Krishan would know.
Child, they about to set up a code word.
All right. So y'all, we great see. We great see how this about to unfold. Like this is, ooh, that's all I can say is this is some serious stuff right here.
Child, this is messy in a whole nother dimension.
I think that China is upset now because she realizing that she got a part of it. Ever since I made that video, and I told her, you better not be holding no information, and that's real talk. Your best bet is to come on social media and say something. You better not be holding no information because you will go to jail with her. If you don't go to the police and let them know you know something about a crime that they are actively investigating, they are asking for tips, they are asking to speak with people, and you know something and you sit back with their information, you're going down for accessory after the fact. Period. You are a part of the conspiracy. The only way that you can get yourself out of it is if you go live and say it. Because that'll be the only way that you can do that, not go to jail and not let her put you and say you was a snitch. Go on live and talk about what you know. Whatever way you want to do it, it's for everybody that knows something. Just for everybody that knows something, because I know y'all watch this, because y'all know what happened, and y'all know that we really clocked what happened. So I know y'all see this. If you know something, your best bet is to say it on live, because then it's gonna be screen recorded. You could delete the live after. Somebody gonna catch it. I don't care if you tell somebody I'm finna go live screen record this from a fake account like Krishan do, and say what you know and delete the live after you know it's screen recorded, because somebody gonna catch it. If you got enough people in that live, somebody gonna catch it. When you see it start circulating and other people having it, delete it. And then the police will call you in for questioning and use your words against you so that you have no choice. And then they can't say you a snitch. They can't say you a snitch because you said something online and now the police is asking you. So you in a situation where it is what it is. That is your best bet. But if you hold on to information when you know what she did and you know she used you for something, and they will be able to show China that Krishan used you because you did an interview with Ronny. You jumped on that live with that boy and said, "Do my sister right, yo," they gonna look at you the same way that I'm starting to look at you. They gonna look at Chastity the same way I'm starting to look at Chastity. Because Quell thought Chastity told Ronnie about the 5K. So Chastity knew. Yeah.
But let's listen to Mommy tell us in her own words.
Ron paid me a visit. I said, whoa. But I'm glad it was a dream. I hope he don't come like my uncle did. I said, Lord. So I'm kind of, I'm in my dream. He said, social media is so crazy. He was just talking to me, but not really looking at me because I was laying down, but I was dreaming. He said, he's trying to do that to Sean. Krishan. He said, but little do they know, the hit was on probably me, he said, but Krishan was there. And who put the hit on didn't give a Krishan got killed.
This in a dream, right?
It was around Lonely Time, that song. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is, if somebody killed somebody and you trying to point the gun at the wrong person, but they still want the female too, that don't make sense to me. Because what they don't know, Ronny told me this. They was standing over Sean, but they didn't know that. I'm gonna help you out. It may be a little glitch here, but where the did she go? They went two different ways. I don't know where he went, but Ronny said he knew where Sean went. But the demon was spooked. I think I'm gonna leave that with y'all. Thank you, Ma. I love you, and I'll call you when I get off the live. But the demon was spooked person, but they still want the female too. That don't make sense to me. Because what they don't know, Ronny told me this. They was standing over Sean, but they didn't know that. I'm gonna help you out. It may be a little glitch here, but where the did she go? They went two different ways. I don't know where he went, but Ronny said he knew where Sean went. But the demon was spooked. I think I'm gonna leave that with y'all.
Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hold on. They want to tell on Krishan. They want to say what she did. They want to say what she did. They want to say what she did, y'all. I knew Krishan was around. I knew it. Because he didn't do it the day she did. The day she wasn't around him, the day she was on that live for them 8 hours, Quell didn't do it. And she probably was mad that he didn't do it And so she drove him herself. I knew Ronnie had to be comfortable in order. We know that man always looking around. We know he always looking around. The only way that he wouldn't have been looking around is if she was right in front of him. That's the only way. Hold on, y'all. I knew it. And they know it. And Chastity, it ain't looking good for you either. It ain't looking good for you. Hold on.
So during the Jason Lee interview, Krishan acknowledges that her missing tooth is actually at Blueface's house. Check out this here clip.
Nah, today I didn't make it in time to go get it. So
where's it at?
It's at Blue's house. I'm on the counter somewhere.
So in this next clip, Krishan acknowledges that she did 10 days in the Fed. What is that all about? Take a look at this here next clip.
Back in Baltimore?
No.
Or you stayed here and did your time?
I did 45 days in LA County. I did 10 days in the Feds, 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 and I did 30 days in I did like 30 days in Oklahoma because I had to serve time over there. So
when you did all that time, did that then take care of everything you had legally? So you spent all your time, you got it out the way.
Yeah, I had to get all that out the way.
And then in that time, you decided what?
I was just fasting and praying.
Okay, in this next clip, Krishan speaks about how Taseki was a good sister, but also accuses her of using perk. Take a listen to this here next clip.
Like say, she was a good sister, but if you hang around her too long, she get like agitated. I need my perks. Y'all getting on my fucking nerves. You're a crack baby. Like she used to say that to me and my little brother. And it was just one time my little brother had like.
Wait, she said she needed her what?
She called them vitamins, but she whatever perks, whatever. So like when she don't got her perks, she kind of like she moody.
Okay.
So boom, me and my little brother, we used to live with her, whatever. So he had, I guess, supposedly, because they was actually mine. It was Under Armour shorts. She thought that they was Ryan's, but they was mine. So my little brother come up in the room like, so Latifah, like these are not her boyfriends. Like, why she keep cussing me into this? So I get up out my sleep, like, they not yours, Latifah. She's like, shut the fuck up, y'all crackhead baby. Y'all can leave now. She just tripping. It's like 11 at night. We got school 8.
Y'all listen. Just listen to this. Just listen to this.
In the morning. So then I'm saying all this to say like it was always like she got this little thing about her when she get tired and she just start flashing out. And maybe it was like a lot on her shoulders at the time, taking us in. I don't know. It was just like we wasn't much, if I be honest, because we went to school, we practiced, all we did was sleep. We eat at school. Okay, yeah, she used to, you know, make money off of stripping. Her nigga was a drug dealer, so it was like the money was just coming. It wasn't like it was. We wasn't struggling, and we appreciated it. But it was like every time she had a frustration within herself, she'd take it out on us.
In this next clip, Jason Lee asks Krishan about Taseki getting jumped, and Krishan breaks it down. Okay, y'all, in this next clip, it get real. Jason Lee asks Krishan about the accusations that Taseki said that Krishan may have had something to do with Ronny Doe's unaliving. And baby, Krishan tried to cut him off. I want you guys to peep the game, and then I'm going to come back and give y'all my final thoughts on this breakdown. Take a look at this here next clip.
Okay, so fast forward.
Because I'm not lying.
So she comes on the show. You know, you've seen the show. You've seen the clips online. It went super viral. She insinuated, she didn't say it, but she insinuated that you had something to do with Ronny Doe, the person that the internet or who had claimed that he was. Hold on. Let me land this. The guy Ronny Doe that had claimed that he was your son's father. he's in Baltimore. I think he ran up on you in a mall at some point where you were shopping or somewhere. Then she came here and insinuated that you had something to do with his death. You saw that?
I saw that, and that's why I thought it was petty. Because why is you even like that? Like, why would you do that? You know, I'm on paperwork. And why is you doing that? I thought pray for us was a pray for us. Like, which one?
Mm-hmm.
People just be bitter for real. Like, I would never do that.
Mm-hmm. So with Ronny, what was your relationship with him?
So this what happened. So when I cut off Ronny, he was a little bit because I used to buy weed from him. So I used to buy like Zips. I used to smoke through Zips every couple of days. So I was probably his most paying customer. For every time I went to Maryland, I caught from him. But the last time we was intimate was college days. Like it was never that for real. So then when I cut him off, and Blue found out that I was still copping weed from him, he made it a thing like, oh yeah, you every time you go to Maryland, you link with your ex. I'm like, not really, but all right, I stopped copping from him. So when I cut Karan all the way off, what happened? I just started seeing this side of him. He wanted clout chase for him. So, you know, he did paid interviews. He tried to push his music, all type of shit. He seen how Blueface ran the circus, so he tried to run his own. And then ran himself into a grave that had nothing to do with me. He was already beefing with people in the streets because of what he did. So.
What he did to you?
No.
Now, in my opinion, Krishan just sparked up a serious investigation because we know with these unalivings, they don't stop investigating until they get the suspect. And I believe that she is a suspect, but they need her to talk. And that's exactly what she's doing here on the Jason Lee interview. She said Karan ran himself into a grave trying to clout chase and run his own circus. That's what she said. Y'all, take a listen to this here clip again and again if you have to, because she's made some serious accusation. And when Jason Lee asked her, did she have anything to do with it? She's in denial, but y'all be the judge of it. Leave y'all comments in the comment section. And please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.
So, you know, he did paid interviews. He tried to push his music, all type of shit. He seen how Blueface ran the circus, so he tried to run his own. And then ran himself into a grave that had nothing to do with me. He was already beefing with people in the streets because of what he did.
I think that was another slip up. She said what he was already doing in the streets. But it sounded like she was speaking about what he was doing to her. See, you can't play a player, baby. The best thing for her, what she should have did, was stay silent. She went after interview after interview after interview, addressing it when asked. She should have left that conversation off the table. But baby, continue.
What he was already doing.
In the streets?
Yeah.
So when he ran up on you shopping, what was that for?
Clout, because he don't got no videos of current. So he running with this narrative. And then he keep looking at like, look, you just clout chasing. And he just like, I just need to get one video of her like in.
Look at her eyes while she talk about this. There's a certain look that Krishan gets, and I'm sorry, but I gotta run this back again. And then we probably gonna go live in the car. Damn it, I should have been charging my phone. Y'all. I need a new charger. I lost my charger at the nursing home. I got my pops out the nursing home last night. My pops / patient. I got him out the nursing home last night and got him back in his assisted living place. And my charger was missing, and they talking about they ain't seen it. You already know. Y'all already know how. Y'all already know. So I need a new charger. So I should have been charging my phone, y'all. Hopefully I have enough charge to go live when I'm driving so that I can tell y'all what I think, or go live while I'm at work. I don't know. I might, because this right here, I wish I didn't have to go to work today. Hold up.
Person. I'm in Maryland at this mall where everybody know about. So they probably it got around to him. He lived up the street from the mall. So he going live because he tells his story like, so one of my homeboys called me when they found out Krishan was there. So, you know, I had to go down there just trolling. Getting clip from it. But I didn't know who it was at first. I thought it was somebody that's trying to snatch chains. So I grabbed my neck like, whoa, back up. But I wasn't scared. I just needed to, like, who is you? So when he pulled his ski mask off.
Oh, he had a ski mask on?
Yeah, ski mask and blue gloves. Like, nigga looking weird. So then I'm like, what? I said, you know, you get hurt doing shit like that. Like, I don't got no security. You know, I'm not like that.
You know, I am like that. That's what she said to him. Remember when I told y'all that this been planned on him? Her and Quill taunted him before they actually did this. Did y'all hear what I just said? They been had planned this in the car. They planned this in the room when he slept with her. And then you know, she said, I cop with him every time I go to Baltimore. Who did she buy the half a baby for $50 from? Who did she buy the half a baby for $50 from? She copped with Quail every time she came to Baltimore. If she copped chips from Ronnie every time she had came to Baltimore, she wouldn't have needed no weed from Quail. There is truth in this story that we're gonna find in this story that she's telling right here. And then we're gonna go to listen to her other story too. You know the other one, remember? I'm all the way locked in, y'all. I'm on go mode right now. Y'all just don't even know what's going through my head.
Bro, he be like, I don't care. I don't care. And then he started laughing. Then he took the camera out. Like, oh, right, you on that shit. That. So then, follow me around, all right, cool. He just wanted some fucking clout.
So when he was claiming to be your son's father, was that for clout too?
That was.
And that was because at the time, Blueface was saying he wasn't.
That was. Because I'm the type, him, not like that.
That saved his life. When he went live that time at that mall, that saved his life. That day. That's why she had the restraining order dated for the day before or the day of, because she wanted to make it seem like she was afraid of him. Because she knows the power of justifiable homicide. She knows the power of self-defense. She literally set up a whole way that they could get away with unaliving Geronimo Vasquez. She made the call. She made the play. She told him how to play it and what to say. You do realize in order for a homicide to be ruled as justifiable, you do realize there has to be consistent statements throughout. They were all questioned separately and all said the same thing, because after they unalived Geronimo Vasquez, they went to the beach to bury the gun. And then they went to the Potter house. And then the story came out and Krishan was crying. At the Potter house, remember he said they was looking at her like she did it. They thought she did it. And then when Ronnie said, what did you tell him? What did you tell him? That's when he found out that she put it on him and said he did it. And she probably told him, this is the only way we can get rid of this. You got to say that he tried to rape me. He was trying to rape me. We from Baltimore. We don't know what's going on out here. It's our first time out here. We don't know what's going on. And then she had that show on Fox that she did, that she won that $10,000 from. So they probably really thought. And that's just an extra thing. That show, if that show was before that, they probably really believed it. But if that show happened to have been after that, I'm just telling y'all right now that fact won't matter. But if it did happen before that, that's just the add-on. So fact checkers, if y'all go and find out that they did the show or the show came out, because y'all do know when shows are done, they don't come out the same day in Hollywood. That turnaround time that you get with Zeus, you don't get with regular networks. Zeus might show you some shit that happened a week before. A network film they shit out months in advance. So whenever we find out when that was taped, it won't matter, but it'll put icing on the cake because they took her as innocent. Y'all seen how she played that police officer when she broke in Blueface's house. He promised her he wouldn't take her to jail, and she was literally a fucking burglar. She burglarized his house. This nigga said she can have company over, and she was a burglar. She couldn't even get in the front door. She had the police looking stupid and confused. Remember when I told y'all that Mama Rock, when sis put that comment in there and said a mother knows their child, she didn't have no dream, but she know Krishan did it? Imagine the weird stuff that Krishan probably did as a kid that scared her mama. It made her mama look back like, this child different. This child is got a little demon in her. Imagine the stuff that she did that probably made her mama look at her like, ooh, you can't tell me she ain't getting no feelings about Krishan that made her look at her like, this child is dangerous. This child, this child scaring me. Imagine the sick stuff Krishan probably did as a kid. And I ain't talking about sexual stuff. I'm talking about things that make a person look at you sideways because you have no emotion or no regard for human life. You'll do something to hurt somebody and you'll have that look in your eyes, but it won't bother you that you hurt them. Just like she was looking on the bus when she got to Siki jumped. It was that same look. It was that same look of that demon in her.
And he keep looking at like, look, you.
What he was already doing in the streets. But it sounded like she was speaking about what he was doing to her. See, you can't play a player, baby. The best thing for her, what she should have did, was stay silent. She went after interview after interview after interview, addressing it when asked. She should have left that conversation off the table. But baby, continue.
Y'all can hear everything.
What he was already doing
in the streets.
Yeah.
So when he ran up on you shopping, what was that for?
Clout, because
damn, I gotta go.
He don't got no videos of current, so he running with this narrative, and then he keep looking at like, look, you just clout chasing, and he just like, I just need to get one video of her like in person. I'm in Maryland at this mall where everybody know about, so they probably it got around to him. He lived up the street from the mall. So he going live because he tells his story like, so one of my homeboys called me when they found out Krishan was there, so I had to go down there just trolling, getting clip from it. But I didn't know who it was at first. I thought it was somebody that's trying to snatch chains, so I grabbed my neck like, whoa, back up. But I wasn't scared. I just needed to like, who is you? So when he pulled his ski mask off,
he had a ski mask on?
Yeah, ski mask and blue gloves, like nigga looking weird. So then I'm like, what? I said, you get hurt doing shit like that. Like, I don't got no security. I'm not like that, bro. He be like, I don't care. And then he started laughing. Then he took the camera out. Like, oh, all right, you on that shit. That. So then he followed me around. All right, cool. He just wanted some fucking clout.
So when he was claiming to be your son's father, was that for clout too?
That was.
And that was because at the time, Blueface was saying he wasn't.
That was. Because I'm the type, him, not like that. If that was to really like to be like an option of a father, like not like that. But his family is like a real good family. He come from a good family. His mother, he got his mother, his grandmother, his sisters, and his aunt. They all spoil him because he's the only boy in that.
What did I tell y'all? Did I not tell y'all that is part of the reason that she was jealous of Ronny? The same thing that she hated about Blueface. That everybody spoiled him because he's the only boy. And Blueface was the person in the family that put everybody on. And they love him and he ain't got to pay them to do it. Krishan don't have that. Krishan has to pay for love. She hates herself. She hates that. She's a narcissist. She is miserable. She could go make $200 million tomorrow and she will still do evil, be evil because she is miserable. And I need y'all to really study what a narcissist is. Don't worry. I'm going to help you. We're going to go step by step one day with that. But I hope you know that a narcissist, that is a disorder. That is something that gets so bad that they cannot control it. And then they're miserable because nobody wants to be around them. So they try to buy people. But when Krishan got in a relationship with Blueface and she saw he didn't have to do that, when she got in a relationship with Ronny and they fixed his plate and they that's why Aunt Jetta said what she said at the funeral that day. She basically was telling us Krishan was always jealous of Ronny. She was always jealous. She used to nag him and say, "Oh, your family do everything for you." She was talking about Krishan. Do you think Aunt Jetta liked Krishan? So that conversation they had there was pleasant. I told y'all then that I knew what they was doing. But I want to keep them out of this now until they get apprehended. And then I'll tell y'all more about what I think. But I don't want to put no spotlight on the family because they don't want nothing to do with it. Do you hear what I'm telling you? And I'm not here doing this story because of the algorithm. We've been doing this. I don't care if I had one person in the room. We were still doing this. And we're going to keep doing it. I cannot believe that I got to go to work right now. I can believe it because it was planned, but I'm just so mad that I'm like coming to this place right here. And I would want to keep going right now. I really do. But I can't afford to be late. But you know that somebody stood over Ronny, and that somebody was Quell. And Quell made sure that his family had a closed casket. I heard he was cremated because of how they did him. Why you think she was bragging about overcooking a hot dog? I want y'all to see this look in her eyes as she talk about him.
That bloodline. So they would have worshipped my little nigga like that. I don't know. It would have been better off having a baby with him than Blue, to be honest. But he knew it wasn't his baby. He wouldn't even did that. Straight up. He did that because he was just tripping.
When he passed, did you talk to his family at all, or did you?
I talked to his Aunt Jetta, probably like, because when I did an interview in Miami with this one nigga and I finally spoke on, because she insinuated about his death, so I corrected that in another interview. She reached out on Instagram, was like, "Don't speak on him." So then I said, I said, "Call me." Like, what you mean? What? So then we called, but we exchanged words. She's like, you know, if that was his baby.
They exchanged words. You see, when she said, I was like, "What you mean?" She stopped herself. They exchanged words. They was arguing. On the phone.
We would have been. I said, I already know. Y'all would have been 10 toes behind them. I wouldn't have to worry about nothing.
Now, what Krishan just said about the Aunt Jetta absolutely made no sense to me. You guys get in the comment section to make sense of it if you can.
Okay, let me make sense of it. Just like Jessica did, they're lying on their family because they know the family got their hands tied behind their back right now, and the family ain't gonna come out and say nothing. But guess what? They got me. They got me, and I haven't spoke to them. They got me. They got becoming family. They don't gotta say nothing. They got us. They got us. They ain't gotta say nothing because I'm telling you right now, when Ronny left this world, I don't know what his last thoughts was, but I know he know we was gonna keep going. I know he know we was gonna keep going. Do you hear what I'm telling you? Ronny, I knew it. I knew it. We gonna go back and I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. When I tell y'all that I knew that she was talking to Ronny. because of the way Ronny was acting days before he was unalived. But I know one thing. Ronny know we ain't gonna stop. Ronny know. He know. I told him what it is about him and this situation that got me even doing this story. And I'm so glad I did. God, I'm so glad that I talked to him before he left here. I'm so glad. I wish I wish I would have said more. But I'm glad with what I did say, and I'm glad with what he did say. We're not gonna stop. We're not gonna stop. We're not gonna stop. If I could, I would keep going. But I can't. But what I will do is try to go live in the car. And what I will do is uh uh investigate while I'm at work. I will keep doing that. So will. Anybody who wants to send your $3 monthly donations is right here at the bottom of the page. $QINGLEXUS. Y'all, we getting everything back on track. So please like this video, comment, share, subscribe this video. Because y'all already know what I'm giving in the morning. Y'all already know how I'm giving it up in the morning when I get off. Y'all already know how. Now I'm going to play this piece real quick one more time before I head out. I'm going to play this piece. If you want to know the Cash App, it's at the bottom of the screen. Let me play this piece real quick before we head out, and then I'm going to hit end. But y'all know Big Mama love y'all. Big Mama ain't going to stop. Big Mama coming back live tomorrow, and Big Mama going to come live every time she get a chance. Girl, you know Big Mama going to bust it down. Big Mama going to clock it. Big Mama going to pop it. Real big about Ronny. Real big. At all times.
That's all I can say is this is some serious stuff right here.
Child, this
Vengeance mine, says the Lord. All of this went, I didn't even know that up until a little while ago.
He was the first one to know.
Real talk.
He had pictures and everything.
Real talk. But Whack 100 gave this person the money, but Blue put it out there on him. It was for him and Krishan.
According to Ronny in Mommy's dream.
So Mommy was like, Nika, think about it. Blue said to me, I never had nobody to make no money that fast as your daughter did. Krishan made $69,000 in under 15 minutes. Why would he want that to go anywhere, y'all? Why would he want that to go anywhere?
Exactly.
Let's be honest.
So what she is saying is, why would he want that to go anywhere? He would not put a hit out on her. He would not put a hit out on her, China. So I know you saying something other than what you're saying.
Honest. Why would he want that money to go anywhere? So he put the hit on allegedly both of them.
According to Mommy's dream.
But guess what? You reap what you sow. I said, Ma, you know what we need to? We need to just pray. That's it. Because God say, vengeance mine. It's in the Bible. Vengeance mine, says the Lord. Facts. But Ronny keep coming to my mother. So he told my mother, he going to tell her when he come back and see her, he's going to tell her that something that only him and Krishan would know.
Child, they about to set up a code word.
All right. So y'all, we great see. We great see how this about to unfold. Like this is, ooh, that's all I can say is this is some serious stuff right here.
Child, this is messy in a whole nother dimension. But let's listen to Mommy tell us in her own words.
Ron gave me a visit. I said, whoa. But I'm glad it was a dream. I hope we don't come like my uncle did. I said, Lord. So I'm kind of, I'm in my dream. He said, social media is so crazy. He was just talking to me, but not really looking at me because I was laying down, but I was dreaming. He said, he's trying to do that to Krishan, He said, but little did they know the hit was on probably me, he said, but Krishan was there. And who put the hit on didn't give a Krishan got killed.
This in a dream, right?
It was around Lonely Time, that song. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is, if somebody killed somebody and you kind of point the gun at the wrong person, but they still want the female too, that don't make sense to me. Because what they don't know, Ronny told me this, they were standing over Sean, but they didn't know that. I'm gonna help you out. It may be a little glitch here, but where the did she go? They went two different ways. I don't know where he went, but Ronny said he knew where Sean went. But the demon was spooked. I think I'm gonna leave that with y'all.
Thank you, Ma. I love you, and I'll call you when I get up.
When can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me real quick, because I'm about to end the live. After I say these words I'm about to say. Y'all ready? When Krishan unalived Ronny, she went where her mother was. And when she got around her mama, she was spooked. When Krishan and Quill went their two different ways, Krishan went somewhere where her mother saw her at. It could have been her mama's house. It could have been Chastity's house. Wherever she went, her mama saw her. Her mama was around. She wasn't talking to Tasiki at the time. She was talking to Tessa, Tareen, and her and Chastity was beefing. Or were they trying to distract us at the time? Were they really beefing or were they trying to distract us? But we saw what Tareen did when he was on the live. So maybe Krishan went to Tareen's house and Mama Charlotte was at Tareen's house. And Krishan was acting spooked that night. And they knew something wasn't right with her. And they found out Ronny was on the live the next day. We'll talk more about it when I come back. I'll be damned. Love y'all. Peace.